Say you're happy now, once more with feeling. Now I gotta run, see you all in hell. Hi all, my name is Ryan and welcome to my channel What the Pop, where we discuss pop culture in general and Buffy a lot. Today we've got something different. I got sent a link to a Buffy 25th anniversary pop quiz. So I thought I would do the quiz on video for you guys to see. I'll link it in the comments below, in the description, so you guys can also attempt the quiz first if you want to, and then come back and watch me see how I did, compare how you did to compare how I did. Now, I say with most of these quizzes for things like Buffy, I kind of expect to ace them, so I'll be disappointed if I don't pretty much get them all right. There's always some little trick questions in there, so I imagine that there will be one or two that I get wrong, but it depends how hard they've made it and how they frame questions a lot. So I find in a lot of these quizzes that even if you don't know the answer, if it's multiple choice, you can kind of make an educated guess. It'll be harder if it's not multiple choice. That will make it more difficult, because then you just flat out have to know the answer. But we'll see how we go. Let's get it started. The Big Buffy the Vampire Slayer 25 Years of Slaying quiz. Introduction. Celebrating Buffy's 25th anniversary with a massive 3-part 9-round quiz. This is part 1, rounds 1 to 4. Keep your score. Oh, that went too fast. Round 1, who said that? 10 questions. It's multiple choice. That'll make it easy. Question 1. Who said, "God, what is your childhood trauma?" That's Cordelia. In the very first episode. Number 2. Who said, "Bottom line is, even if you see him coming, you're not ready for the big moments"? That was Whistler, C, in Becoming Part 1, I believe. Number 3. Who said, "Funny, because I look around at this world you're so eager to be a part of, and all I see is 6 billion lunatics looking for the fastest ride out"? Glory said that. Can't remember the episode. Number 4. Who said, "We destroyed them all, I fought on the wrong side"? Dawn said that in Chosen, in the last episode. Number 5. Who said, "Besides, I'm here to violate your firstborn, never goes over with parents, not sure why"? Riley said that. And he's right, parents don't like that. Number 6. Who said, "You're in my world now, and Sunnydale has touched and felt for the last time"? That's Snyder. It's such a typically Snyder thing to say. Who said, "When I think that something could happen to you, it feels bad inside, like I might vomit"? Anya said that to Xander, right before the Ascension, I believe. I think it was then. Number 8. Who said, "That guy's been looking at me. I think he wants to make me his butt monkey"? Jonathan said that when they were in like the holding cell, when him and Andrew were in the holding cell. Number 9. Who said, "Demons after money. Whatever happened to the still beating heart of a virgin? No one has any standards anymore"? It's so Giles. Giles said that. He said it to Wesley, if I remember the scene correctly. Number 10. Which of the potentials said, "These guys are dust"? Okay, that was Violet, V, B. If they ask me many questions about the potentials, I'm screwed, because I really didn't like most of them, and I didn't pay attention to most of them. 10 out of 10 so far. Going well. Buffyology. This will just be general Buffy questions, I imagine. Number 1. How many episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer are there in the 7 seasons? There are 144. 2. Which character did Buffy date who eventually came out as gay? That would be Scott Hope. Hang on, let me pause this. So a funny story with that. Scott Hope is the reason that I think Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Queer as Folk occur in the same universe. Right? Because we find out Scott Hope is gay in Conversations with Dead People. The vampire that Buffy was fighting and then talking with, I cannot remember his name, I hope that's not a question in this quiz, basically tells her that Scott Hope said she's a lesbian, but then he said everyone's a lesbian, and he came out later on. That was in 2002, was when Conversations with Dead People aired, and later that year, the guy who plays Scott Hope, I can't remember his name, I think it's like Fab Filippo or something like that, he was then on Queer as Folk and in a recurring role on Queer as Folk. So in my headcanon, Scott Hope left Sunnydale, got out before he got eaten, changed his name to, I think the character's name was Ethan, and then went on to Queer as Folk. So yes, in my headcanon they're in the same universe. Apart from Joss Whedon and Marty Noxon, who wrote the most episodes of Buffy? David Greenwell left, Drew Goddard was later. I'd say it's Douglas Petrie. A. Yep. Number 4. Oz was in a band called Dingoes Ain't My Baby. The real band that played them were called 4-Star Mary. B. Nerve Herder obviously did the theme. Darling Violetta appeared, but they did the Angel theme. Chibo Mata, of course, can clog dance. Number 5. In the season 1 episode, Buffy had 2 dates on screen listed as her birthday. When is her official birthday? Okay, I always get this wrong. Her birthday is January 19th, 1981, so B, but I always think it's January 17th because she turned 17, so 17 is the number that always gets stuck in my head for her birthday. Number 6. Which of these main characters never appeared in Vamp Face? That would be Giles. So Willow and Xander were obviously in Doppelgangland and Buffy in Nightmares in episode 1. Season 1. Number 7. Apart from Buffy, who is the only other character to appear in every episode? That would be Miss Rosenberg. C. Xander obviously didn't appear in Conversations with Dead People due to Eric Balfour, who played Jesse, being unavailable. Number 8. What is the name of Buffy's stuffed pig? That would be Mr. Gordo. Mr. Pointy obviously being her steak. Number 9. What is Buffy's dad's name? That would be Hank. I'm not sure who Mark is. Ted obviously was the robot. Number 10. In the first episode, who does Buffy say needs to call her? That would be James Spader. B. James Vanderbeek. James Vanderbeek. I mean, Dawson's Creek wasn't even a thing then. Ooh. Hey. 100% so far. Cameos. Okay. This is where I could become derailed. Because I'm not very good with names. Before this actor was a star in a hit series for Fox, he appeared on Buffy in the episode Go Fish. I know that one. That's Wentworth Miller. B. Though the rest of those actors have all appeared on Buffy. Number 2, which actor played the role of the potential V? That would be A, Felicia Day. Again, if they ask me about any of the other potentials, I'm kind of screwed. Number 3, Buffy alumnus Julie Benz did not appear in which of these shows? Okay, she's definitely in Dexter, though I've never seen it. I've seen the rest. She is not in Grimm, in D. Which CSI actor has the distinction of being the first person killed on Buffy? I've never watched CSI. Gary Sinise, Eddie Cahill, David Caruso. Well, I know what those 3 look like, so Carmine, B. Yeah, I have no idea who that person is. Well, it is well known that Sarah Michelle Gellar made a cameo as herself in The Big Bang Theory. In which Darren Star show did she also appear as herself? It wasn't the first 2. It would be Grosse Pointe. Grosse Pointe was a behind-the-scenes show, so it would be that. Number 6. This actor played Buffy's old friend Billy Fordham in Season 2 episode Lie to Me. That is Jason Beer, or Bear, I have no idea how to say that name, who was in Roswell. That's where I most know him from. Alison Hannigan played a main character in How I Met Your Mother. Which of these Buffy alumni didn't appear on the show? Danny Strong, Alexis was definitely on it, Seth Green was on it, Nicholas Brendan, C. Alexis was on it multiple times. He had a recurring role. Amy Adams made an appearance on Buffy as Tara's cousin. Yeah, Tara's cousin Beth. C. Number 9. Which of these Buffy alumni did not appear on Supernatural? I barely watched Supernatural, but James Masters and Christmas Carpenter were in the same episode, and Amber Benson was definitely on it, so it's Anthony Stewart Head. Yeah, I've got to get around to watching Supernatural. Which of these actors did not appear on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Speaking of Supernatural, Jensen Ackles. The rest of them were in there. Rachel was a potential, Nathan was Caleb, John Ritter was Ted. Yeah. Still 100%. Going well. Demonology. This one should be okay as long as it's multiple choice. Which one of these isn't a demon? Dahofran, the Gentleman, the Cathla, Glorificus. Glory is a god. So D. Played by the lovely Claire Kramer. What happened when Buffy was infected by a Glark Ghoul Kashmanik demon? She lost her sight powers, she gained telepathy, she hallucinated. That one. She hallucinated, she's a mental patient. What type of demon did Ethan Rayne turn Giles into? That's a Fial demon. Obviously, Spike speaks Fial. In Welcome to the Hellmouth, Giles lists 4 things as examples of things drawn to Sunnydale by the centre of mystical energy. Which of these wasn't one of the 4? Incubi, zombies, homunculi, werewolves. It's homunculi. He said succubi. Number 5. Which of these characters wasn't a vampire? Baltazar. Baltazar was a giant fat ballsack sitting in a hot tub. Tucker Wells unleashed a number of which demon to ruin the prom? That would be Hellhounds. B. Which of these demons wasn't snake-like in appearance on Buffy? The Queller. Queller's probably more cockroach-like. Overcome was the mayor. Makita was the fat one. Laconis was a snake. Yeah, Queller. Which demon was responsible for everyone bursting into song in Once More with Feeling? That would be Sweet. C. Ovi Mabani was the zombie one. I cannot remember the name of the episode. Dead Man's Party, I think it was. How did Buffy kill the Lagos demon? She cut off his head. Beheaded. D. So Lagos demon was the one in the episode with the glove of Minigan. I cannot remember the name of that episode. In one of the most well-known scenes in Buffy, who does she kill with a rocket launcher? That would be the Judge. No weapon forged. That was then. That's the end of part 1. I think I'm pretty... So it's 100% so far. Let's go on to part 2. Big Buffy Vampire Slayer part 2. This is part 2, rounds 5 to 7. We've just done part 1. We are at 100% so far. The episode where it's multiple choice, so that makes it easier, but this could be difficult. The episode where Gur Arg changed to I Need a Hug is that's Becoming part 2. B. That's after she had to kill Buffy, after she had to kill Angel and ran away. The episode where Anya sings that isn't Once More with Feeling is Selfless. It's a season 7 episode, so it had to be that one. I would not have known that by itself. The episode where Oz sleeps with another werewolf is... they're all... Wild at Heart. Phases is where he turns. New Moon Rising is where he comes back. So yeah, definitely Wild at Heart. The episode where Xander is split in 2 is The Replacement. I actually watched that episode recently. The episode where we first learn Willow can float a pencil is... Okay, this is a trick question. We learn it in Gingerbread. She says she can do it while she's while she's talking to her mum. We first see it in Doppelgangland. The episode where Xander and Cordelia first kiss is What's My Line Part 2 in Buffy's basement. The episode where Buffy finds out Giles and Joyce had sex is it's Earshot. So Band Candy is where they actually had sex. Earshot is where she finds out about it when she has her telepathy. Question 8. The episode where Xander doesn't appear at all is, I already answered this one, that is Conversations with Dead People. C. The episode where Riley punches Parker for how he speaks about Buffy is, I have no idea. It's not Be a Bad, that's where she hits him. I'm going to say The Initiative. He's not barely in Fear itself. That was kind of a deductive guess. The episode where Faith uses a device to switch bodies with is, that's when she wakes up, which is This Year's Girl. Still 100%. Do you believe in magic? Well, obviously this is going to be questions about spells and stuff. Who does Amy Madison call upon to turn into a rat? She calls upon the goddess Hecate. Number 2. In the episode Tabula Rasa, Willow casts a forget spell using what spell component? That would be Lethe's Bramble. I literally watched Tabula Rasa like 2 days ago. What does Jenny Calendar buy from the magic shop for the ritual to restore Angel's soul? That would be the Orb of Thessalia. C. Orb of Themyscira. Themyscira is obviously where Wonder Woman's from. When the Scoobies cast the enjoining spell, what was Buffy? She was Manus the Hand. D. What effect does Catherine Madison's spell have on Cordelia in Season 1, Episode 3? Which? She can't speak, she goes blind. She goes blind. She can't speak as another girl, another cheerleader catches fire, and Buffy gets sick. After Glory feeds on Tara's mind, Willow goes for revenge. During her revenge attack, which of these wasn't a spell Willow used to attack Glory? Teleportation. She does teleport Glory at one point, but it wasn't during that fight. Yeah, because that's when Tara was still around. Angel casts a spell to create the living flame. What was its intended use? It was to destroy the Glove of Minigan. That would be A. The Master performs the harvest ritual and designates a vampire as his vessel. What was that vampire's name? That vampire was Luke. C. Who also played the judge. Which of these episodes wasn't the result of Ethan Rain magic? Well, Halloween was, Band Candy was, Beer Bad wasn't. Beer Bad was the owner of the bar. When Anya was still a mortal called Ord, she cast Thornton's Hope to turn her cheating man Olaf into a troll. What ingredient did she use for the troll element? Eelsbane, which, as far as I'm aware, is not a real thing. Wolfsbane is. Ooh. Okay, we're still at 100%. Going into round 7. Oh. 10 questions multiple choice and 10 bonus questions. Okay. This is going to be harder. Maybe. First question in 3, 2, 1. What is Amy Madison's mother's name? That was Catherine. That's an easy one. I don't know who those other names are. Natalie was the teacher in Teacher's Pet. What was her nickname? Catherine the Great. Well, if they're going to be all that easy, then these bonus questions are going to be simple. In Season 2, Buffy meets a girl calling herself Chanterelle. In Season 3, when they next meet, what is she calling herself? She is calling herself Lily. What did she call herself afterwards? Anne. She calls herself Anne. And we see her in Angel, and she's calling herself Anne Steele, I believe. Tara thought she was part demon. Who proved she wasn't? That would be Spike by punching her in the face. How did he prove it? Well, he punched her in the face, and his chip activated. On Valentine's Day in Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered, Angelus gave Drusilla a gift. What was it? It was a heart. Spike gave her a necklace. Puppy is what Drew gave Spike. Where did he find it? In a quaint little shop girl. The character of Amy Madison, played by Elizabeth Ann Allen, appears in every season except Season 5. She's in Season 4 briefly, like literally 2 seconds. What episode does she turn herself into a rat? That would be Gingerbread. Halfrek was a vengeance demon like Anyanka. Who did Hallie exact vengeance for? She did it for children. So abused children, C. Spike knew Halfrek by what name? Cecily. What is Oz's real name? That would be Daniel Osborne. A. Daniel Oswald, Jacob Black. Jacob Black is the frickin' Taylor Lautner from Twilight. What was his cousin's name that bit him? That would be Geordie. Whew. Buffy had a number of failed relationships, but over the course of 7 seasons only had sex with 4 guys. Who didn't she have sex with? Didn't have sex with Xander. Who was the 4th guy? Oh, I didn't read those names. Parker. Parker Abrams. Ooh, Parker Abrams. When Angel was leaving to take away the judge's arm, what did he give Buffy? B. A Clara ring. Traditional Irish ring. Who else gives Buffy a Clara ring? That would be Scott Hope. And she has a bit of a freak out about it. Which of these Sunnydale High students and faculty survived graduation day? Harmony's now a vampire, Larry died, Principal Snyder got eaten, Percy. How did the first principal die? He was eaten by his students, who were possessed by a hyena spirit. Whew! Alright, let's go straight into part 3. It's the last part. I'm still batting 100. Parts 8 and 9. These must be longer if there's only 2 parts and it's still almost as long. Oh god. Okay, I apologise. I have to sing these ones and I cannot sing. Sing the next part. Bunnies aren't just cute like everybody supposes. They got them hoppy legs and twitchy little noses. And what's with all the carrots? What do they need such good eyesight for anyway? Bunnies, bunnies, it must be bunnies. Or maybe midgets. I don't know how much it needed of me. Oh, they've actually got it up there. Let me rest in peace. Let me rest in peace. Let me get some sleep. Let me take my love and bury it in a hole 6 foot deep. I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release. So let me rest in peace. Why won't you let me rest in peace?
Let me take my love and bury it in a hole 6 foot deep. I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release.
All those hearts laid open, that musting, plus some customers just start combusting. That's the penalty when life is but a song. You brought me down and doomed this town, so when we blow this scene,
That's the penalty when life is but a song.
I touch fire and it freezes me. I look into it and it's black. Why can't I feel? My skin should crack and peel. I want the fire back. Now through the smoke she calls to me. to make my way across the flame.
My skin should crack and peel. I want the fire.
Hey, I'm doing much better at this than I thought I would. When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. Now look, he's getting huffy, 'cause he knows that I know. I can't remember the part after that though.
Now look, he's getting huffy 'cause he knows that I know.
I saw a world enchanted, spirits and charms in the air. I always took for granted I was the only one there. But your power shone brighter than any I've known. I'm under your spell.
I always took for granted I was the only one there.
I'm gonna live in hell 'cause I've been expelled from heaven. I think I was in heaven. So give me something to sing about. Please give me something. Phonetic dance break.
So give me something to sing about. Please give me something.
There's not a one who can say this ended well. All those secrets you've been concealing, say you're happy now, once more with feeling. Now I gotta run, see you all in hell.
Say you're happy now, once more with feeling. Now I gotta run, see you home.
Understand we'll go hand in hand, but we'll walk alone in fear. Tell me, where do we go from here? God, I hope that's all I wanted. I can't remember the next line after that.
Tell me, where do we go from here?
I think it's when does the end appear? I'm under your spell, God, how can this be? Playing with my memory. You know I've been through well. Willow, don't you see? There'll be nothing left of me. You make me believe. And then Giles comes in.
You know I've been through hell. Willow, don't you see?
I know Benson has a good voice.
Nothing left of me. You made me believe.
That's just Giles. Did they want me to sing the whole Giles? Oh no, okay. It's like I wouldn't have been able to fit that into the time. Oh, last round. I'm still at 100%. No multiple choice. Okay, I've just got to answer these ones. Willow's mother's name is Sheila. How many Slayers has Spike killed? Spike has killed 2. I am sweating. One of those Slayers was Nikki Wood. What is her son's name? That would be Robin, played by D.B. Woodside, who was also in Lucifer. What event was happening when he killed the other? That is the Boxer Rebellion. What is Angel's real name? Liam. What name does Spike go by when they lose their memories in Tabula Rasa? That would be Randy Giles. As I said, I just watched this episode. When the Buffy bot runs into Xander and Anya, what does its screen say Anya likes? Money. Along with Warren and Jonathan, who was the third member of the trio? That would be Andrew Wells. Let me stop this. Hang on. Okay, so interesting thing about Andrew. Andrew's obviously Tucker's younger brother, and supposedly Tucker Wells was actually supposed to be the leader of the trio, but the guy who plays him, whose name completely escapes me, he's done quite a few things. He produces stuff, I think, as well as singing. He actually, in the episode Superstar, the guy who plays Tucker Wells was actually the guy who sang when you hear Jonathan singing. Yeah, but he was apparently supposed to be the leader of the trio, but he wasn't available, so they made Andrew instead and made Warren the leader. What demon did Adam get his arm spike from? That would be a Polgara. What was the demon Balthazar? What was he looking for? His amulet. Who played Anya Christina Emanuela Jenkins? That would be Emma Caulfield. Ooh, I'm close, I'm so close. Who pretended to be Faith's Watcher to get the Glover Minigan? Gwendolyn Post. Which Slayer was activated when Buffy died the first time? That would be Kendra. What was Drusilla's doll's name? Miss Edith. She will have no cakes. What did Drew try to feed Spike while he was in a wheelchair? That was a puppy. What was the number of the secret area in the initiative? 314. How did Joyce die? Aneurysm. Complete this quote. From beneath you, it devours. Almost there. Who played Faith Lahan in Buffy? Eliza Dushku. One more question. One more question. Buffy and Willow were in all 144 episodes. How many was Xander in? He was in one less. 143. Okay. So how did you guys do? I just got 100%. So probably the hardest ones for me were the cameo ones, because they're kind of what I would call Buffy adjacent, not so much directly related to Buffy, but at least they were multiple choice, so it made it easier to find them, in the answers. And there are a couple there in the episodes ones where I wouldn't have known the episode unless it was given as an option in the multiple choice. All the ones that were like just free answers were fairly easy, if you ask me. None of those questions were particularly difficult. But how did you guys go? It was a bit of fun, a bit of a distraction. Good way to celebrate Buffy's 25th anniversary. If you like what we do here, then like, subscribe, click the notification bell, or you can support us through our Patreon, and I will see you in the next video.